What is going on, guys? You're gonna do this Beastie Boys here to come to you guys video today. Wow, that was really like, I usually say it fast, but I usually get all the words out. Like that was just like blah, 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 blah. This camera is like not doing what I want it to be. Dang it! I thought that I was gonna love Bronte so much.
That's true, because
when we Bronte. I thought that I was gonna love. I didn't think I was gonna love Jose, but I was like, she's gonna be alright.
Yeah, because when we first
saw Hey everyone. Paul. Why did you have to do this to us? Like, just right off the first episode, I started just liking them. Then Bridget, I don't like her very much. And Bronte, I don't like any of the spy girls.
Yeah, they think they're totally spies. Like, get the heck out of here.
I know, like, literally everyone knows that you're working together.
Like
think there's...
They have, like, the worst spy names ever.
Flirty spy, sneaky spy, some...
And wifey spy. Like, what the heck? What kind of names are those?
I don't think it's sneaky spy. I don't know, but whatever. Now, there's vets! There are vets, okay? The rumored ones that everyone knew that were gonna go into the game. Davon, Frank, James, and Nicole. Love all of them. They're honestly in my top. They are in my top 4. I'm gonna talk about the actual recaps and review the actual show. So, they introduce other players, and then the vets just jump out of these suitcases like what, a minute after one another, and like I actually called the order in which all of the vets were gonna jump out of the suitcase. I said, okay, now Devon, now whatever. Like, the vets honestly weren't gonna work. Like, I guess they could have, but when they came out of the suitcases, there was already like a line drawn in the sand with the newbies. So if anything made them start an alliance, it was actually the newbies' fault, because they were the ones that were targeting the vets. So, the newbies are the blame for the vets having an alliance and them being targeted. Which, the vets still probably would have had an alliance, but it wouldn't have been as strong and as against the, most of the newbies than it would if the newbies weren't really plotting against the vets. Okay, so team category 4 is Bridget, Frank, Nicole, and Paulie. Team unicorn is what's her name? Bronte, Victor, Natalie, and James. So the only good person on this team is James. Then there's team big sister with Zakia, Jose, Paul, and Devon. Anybody else notice that this team is all black people, excluding Paulie? I noticed that all the black people that are in the game have are in this team. You noticed that, Clifford? Yeah, you noticed that. Then there's Team Freakazoids with Tiffany, Corey, Nicole, and Glenn. I don't think anyone likes Glenn, whatever. Should I mention that Natalie has the most, like, scripted DR sessions? Her diary room sessions are worse than Becky's. But the HOH is kind of confusing, because the HOH will be played in 4 parts. So the people who actually win the first 3 parts don't become HOH. So the team that wins part 1, they get safety for 2 weeks. Including, which is, the current week that they're in and the next week. The people who win, the second part get safety for that week. The people who win the 3rd part get safety for that week. And the team that is in the final part, the one team that's in the final part, they have to compete against each other, and one member of their team will leave, and the team will have to decide among themselves which teammate becomes the head of household. So the first part of it is won by Team Unicorn. The second part of it is won by Category 4. the third part of it is won by Big Sister. And I was so afraid that Devon's team, Big Sister, wasn't going to win. I was like, oh gosh, I don't like Paul. He's way too controlling in this. But please, Devon, I want Devon to be safe. We cannot have a repeat of last season. Devon has to make it far. I want her to win. So then we have Team Freakazoids facing off, and one member of Team Freakazoids will be leaving. So that's either Glenn, Corey, Tiffany, or Nicole, and I'm praying at this point that Glenn leaves. I don't want Glenn there. I really don't want Glenn there. Please, 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 please. And it's not like an elimination style type of competition. It's like a competition where like you finish what you're doing and then you're safe, and then the next person finishes what they do, then they're safe. Then it's down to 2 people. So Nicole finished in like, I don't know, but like it was really easy for her. This competition was not made for Glenn. I'm sorry. Then Tiffany was safe. She spelled SOS with her coconuts. Then it was down to Glenn and Corey. It was like a photo finish. It was a photo finish, but one of Glenn's coconuts got out of place and Corey takes the win. Bye bye Glenn. So now Team Freakazoid only consists of 3 people now. So now even though they did lose the competition, the advantage that they have is that they get to be safe for the entire week because their teammate is the head of household. And they get to choose the head of household. Nicole's HOH, and now Nicole and the vets and her team are safe. And also, who's also safe? Teen Unicorn safe because again they're safe for 2 weeks. And the vets are safe because Nicole is, what the heck? Nicole's in an alliance with the vets. So before Jose even started like saying like stuff like, oh, I'm the Messiah for the newbies, all this, all that, I'm the Messiah, Big Brother, and just a bunch of like stupid stuff, I already, Clifford, right, I was like, I don't really like him that much. Like, I was already saying that. And so Nicole is the HOH. Why would you tell someone that your target is the HOH? Why? So Jose tells Devon that he's a messiah for the newbies and that he's going after Nicole, and then he's telling him his entire pecking order for the vets, and he's like, oh no Devon, you're on it, you're on my team, but you're still on it, you're just number 4. You can totally tell that these recruits know nothing about Big Brother. Like Becky, I think Becky was a recruit last year, but she knew what she was doing. She knew about the game. Like, they didn't know what POV stood for. So obviously Devon's in an alliance with Nicole. You know, they're the vets. So Devon goes and tells Nicole exactly what Jose, I don't know how the heck he says his name. Exactly what Jose says. So obviously he's going up. And now Paulie obviously has a connection with the vets because his brother Cody from Big Brother 16 was played Big Brother 4, so he obviously has a connection with the vets. So he's kind of aligned with the vets, I guess I should say. So Nicole tells Paulie that he's probably gonna go up as a pawn, and you know, Paulie says I'll go up to bat, but secretly he doesn't really want to go up on the block, but you know, he doesn't want to be like, I'm not going up on the block. I think that's exactly what I would do, but I wouldn't be like that vocal about it. I'd be like, you know, I shouldn't go up on the block. So Nicole puts Paulie and Jose up, and the house guests are notified about this twist or whatever that's going on called Roadkill. And the winner of the Roadkill competition will get to name a 3rd nominee, which the other house guests won't know about. They'll know about the 3rd nominee, but they won't know who the Roadkill winner was and who the person was that put the nominee up. So this RV pulls up in the backyard, and they're all going inside the RV and competing for Roadkill, and it's just like crazy competition when you have to keep a foot and your hands or whatever. You have to keep your hands or your feet or whatever on 3 buttons at all time, and also and also like take off your clothes and get into your swimwear at the same time without letting go of any of the buttons for a long enough amount of time that like the timer will go crazy. I just don't think that I'd be able to do that. I do not think that I'd be able to do that. Like, it's just like a crazy type of competition. But Frank ends up winning the competition, and I'm honestly happy that Frank won because I really didn't want a newbie to win a nominated vet. Yes, Frank wins. And Frank nominates Paul, but everyone's like having these conspiracy theories that it's Nicole, it's Michelle, it's Paulie. Like, no one suspects Frank at all, and that's what's so great about this game. No one sees him as a threat. No one sees him as someone that they'd have to go after anytime soon. So again, Paul gets nominated by Frank, but Paul doesn't know that's Frank. And Paul is like furious. Like, I feel like Paul may have some anger issues. And Jose, he's really a horrible player. He's really a horrible player. So Vito's coming around, and I don't want Jose to win Vito. I really don't. By the way, I have the live feed, so I know who wins what competition even before the competition airs. But, like, I really don't want Jose to win at this point. And when I found out that Paul won the competition, not happy because I didn't really want Paul off the block, but as long as Jose didn't win, because I really wanted Jose to go home. Like, I feel bad because he's gonna get, like,
hated when he leaves. People are gonna be, like, blowing up his Twitter.
I really want to drink your apple juice. I really want to drink your apple juice.
You can have it. I don't want to.
Yay!